Hi, this is Latera Eve, and this is your Steam Powered Giraffe update, Steampunk's World Fair Edition.
How personal do you want it? Because I'm willing to share.
As personal as possible. As personal as you want it to be.
Quite honestly, I was struggling with social anxiety and agoraphobia very badly. And they were the first people in a very long time I actually wanted to talk to. So I came out to the Steampunk World's Fair and I was around so many nice people and they just treated me like a normal person, and it was a huge breakthrough for me to meet them for the first time last year. And being around that many people, I would not have gotten better as fast as I did, as I am now.
It's hard to say. I just listened to them a lot while making things, and so that kind of helped me like get back into drawing because I had something to listen to motivate myself.
They've introduced me to a lot of people on Tumblr that I wouldn't have followed previously, and I think knowing more people is good for me because I don't get out very much.
Kind of in a slump for a long time because I'm from Missouri originally and I moved to New York to be with my husband, but I didn't really have any friends because I left everybody at home. I left all my family and everything, so there was really like just him and his family, so I didn't really have a connection or anybody that was like that I could hang out with that was separate from them. And then I started talking to people and they're like, oh, I live upstate New York, I live in New Jersey, I'm in Virginia. And I'm like, wow, you guys are only a couple hours away, but we're still like close. So I started making really close friends and actually felt like that was just awesome to have like a connection again.
It's really gotten me into the steampunk fan, like scene, because I did like steampunk before, but I never really interacted with it, never went to a lot of the events. But with Steam Powered Giraffe, it really prompted me to go to the events and get more involved in steampunk. So I'm pretty much going to be doing that for the rest of my life now. So
When I first found the band, I was kind of going through a lot of things. David has talked about how he's had experience, I guess, with self-injury, and I was walking through that, trying to kind of kick it, and also getting out of an abusive relationship at the time. Well, sort of. But anyway, and that's when I happened to come across the band, and basically their songs were really uplifting, and it helped me keep my eyes forward.
Fell out of my pants.
Sorry.
Because there's a hole in my pocket. That's
unfortunate. So their songs really helped me lift my spirits and keep me focused forward. And then when he wrote Wired, and I heard that was just really an emotional connection. I talked to him about that when I saw him Saturday. Basically just thanking him for writing the songs. It meant a lot to me personally. Just hearing that it's one thing for someone to feel that way, it's another for you to hear it put into a song and be like, oh crap, I'm not the only one that feels this way, that's awesome, type of thing.
I didn't really in the first place, but after all that stuff was going down on Tumblr and Bunny started talking about like her mom, I've had a really bad relationship with my mom, to say the least, and it kind of made me feel validated in a way that like these people are great and they're out there and they're doing what they love and they're making something of themselves even though they've had this background.
Yeah. I guess my emotional thing would be that Bunny and the rest of the band really inspired me, especially Bunny, because she makes me, she's herself, she does things and expresses herself in a way that how she feels, and it really helps me because I get picked on all the time because I'm different, and she really has inspired me and she's changed my life in a lot of ways.
I never really had things to look forward to like towards vacation, so this was actually my first time waiting 6 months, actually looking forward to have the opportunity to meet them, see them live in person. It gives you something to look forward to.
Like I of course had like that thing where like teenagers become attached to music during rough times, and so of course I attached myself to them with like some old music that I used to listen to during like 5th grade and like middle school last year, and it wasn't that big of a detachment, but like last year when I came here, I was in the middle of like a rough time because like school was a disaster, I was a disaster. And then I came here and just socializing with all these new people just made me like it relieved something from me. And just like seeing the band, being able to like just see people I admire is just like a really good feeling. It just gives you like this weird soothing feeling.
Brought me to this convention, which has been a great family trip for 2 years in a row. So, yeah.
So the rest of your family is here?
Just my parents. My brother isn't so confident with steampunk.
How are your parents enjoying it?
They love it because pretty much that's them over there. They get to dress up and it's not even Halloween and they get to walk around and look really good and have people say they look good. So they like making costumes and stuff.
Well, I think that I'd like to think of things a little more positively these days and try to understand two sides of every coin instead of everything is either negative or everything is positive. There's always a plus and a negative, and if you can understand both of those, I think you can live a lot happier.
Like I said, they really lift my spirits and keep me, you know, if ever I'm in like a bad mood or get down or something, I can listen to their songs like Ghost My Go, ha ha ha.
It's always kind of fun to get those random things from Tumblr where it's just all of a sudden it's like, what am I doing tonight? I can't even believe I read this.
Yes, having Spine do his late night videos on Instagram are definitely pick-uppers.
I always wanted to join the improv club in my school, and I auditioned last year, didn't make it, but like I've been taking like I've been doing improv games in class, because like seeing them do their band on stage always makes me wish I could be like a band or something that funny and small. So I'm gonna try again to do improv club.
Hey, this is Latira Eve, and thanks for watching this episode. Our writer and producer is me, and our researcher is Princette. If you know you're going to be at any of Steam Powered Giraffe's performances and would like to record some footage or do some interviews, please contact us at either one of our Tumblrs or at steampoweredgiraffenews@gmail.com.